Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It is a Throwdown Thursday. That's right. It is a beautiful Thursday, September 21st, 2023. We're running out of days in September. We're almost into spooky month. October's right around the corner. About a week and change away. I'm excited. I really like October. It's a lot of fun. Leads into fall. It's a month away from my birthday. Yeah, it's all about me. Not really. Anyway, it's great to see all of you. It's about you. So I'm going to say hi to you, like Morgan King. What's going on, Morgan King? Great to see you. We've got Professor Haitian Falarito in the house. There's Griffin giving us today's update. On this date in 1937, J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit was published by George Allen and Unwin in London. There you go. Great things do start out small. Vulcan Lives is here. Morning, fellow Culturians, indeed. SFX Sabertooth Raptor is in the house. Hope you're doing well. We've got, let's see. Stygian Dogs is joining us today. Look at that. And there is Penny. Good morning, dear. I hope you're doing well. There is the Great Wrench, Darren Hughes. We've got Shrap 3D in the house and an amazing Canadian wrench named Lord Thoth. Dysfunctional Vet is here. Should be interested. Well, I hope you are. Nearsighted Cyclops is joining us today. We've got Christopher Dominguez in the house. The Batcap is joining us as well. Randall Orsers checking in from Canada. The Common Nerd, otherwise known as Jesse, the Common Nerd. What's up? We've got D. Bud Martin in the house. There's Tender Warrior 68. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And of course, Shrek PMC. I missed you yesterday. I didn't see you. I miss y'all when you aren't here. No, I usually notice, guys. Dylan's here. I notice when Dylan's not here. Let's see. We got Eric K. What's up, brother? We got Darius Moonchausen in the house. I think I saw Keck. I did. Keck 44 is here. Catsith is here saying, hello. Hello. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing okay. Let's see. A few other folks rolling in the door, like the lovely Monica is here. I hope your day is great, dear. We've got Cash Kester, the Smoking Man. What's up, Cash? Good to see you, buddy. Aaron Ratliff's in the house. What's up? He's waiting for that big old asteroid to hit the planet. Oof. Reboot. That's what he's aiming for. Dad Man Walking 55. What's up? The days are flying by, and so's football. This is a true story. True story. Killy Bites in the house. Sup? Did I say hi to the great Eric Carey, the master of mods, the mensch of wrenches? Did I? Probably. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow is joining us this morning. We've got Final Monkey here as well. We're almost done with sound check, guys. So Jacob Bauman is here. Oh, and it's bonus time today because it's Thursday. Holy cow. This will be fun. Phoenix Knight is here. What's up? Let's see who else popped in the door. We got a few other folks like Just Another Red Shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. And of course, Pinot Shays Helicopter Tours says, I'm Fizdunctional. Lots of people are. Rob Altus, what's going on? We've got, let's see. I said hi to D-Bud. Who else popped in here? Oh, the lovely Sherry is here. Greetings, dear. Hope you're doing well. Carlos Alfredo Lopez is joining us this morning. Hola, my friend. And of course, Space Dave 2000. Please check out Space Dave's channel. It has officially launched. Black Saber is here. We got Olaf Von S in the house. We've got a few other folks that have rolled through the door, like the mighty Olaf is saying hi to everybody. Channel Surf's here. What's up, my friend? Where's Fat Elvis? It's a good question. Saw Fat Elvis a couple days ago. I think Fat Elvis has been busy working. But we gotta go. Don't worry. I'll get you when we get to the other stuff. There's Pete. What's up, Pete Den Cat? Adam. Good to see you, bud. Bellsnickel. I don't know what that means, but good morning. Ram. Bam. 3,000. Cloud. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, so we need to cook. Well, not really. We're going to have some bonus time a little bit, but let's get through these stories quickly, shall we? Like the WGA, they're going to continue to talk today after an encouraging session yesterday. This thing's going on forever. And you know what? The studios are just fine with that. Just fine. And this, the Screen Actors are still on strike. Oh, and, IATSE's looking at strikes. Crazy stuff. Steve Martin's not going to do his Las Vegas dates. He's postponing them. I guess there was a recent Fang outbreak in places. I don't know. Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert are canceling their Strike Force 3 because Kimmel tested positive. Why would that matter? Aren't you doing a podcast thing? Aren't you on computers and stuff? Huh? Anyway, Rumble decided to lash out at the UK government for trying to suggest that they take away the earnings potential of this guy on the screen. Very disturbing letter if you had a chance to read it. And then, of course, their response telling the UK government to pound sand, which is what everybody should be doing right now. The amount of control they're trying to assume over what you can say and the fact that they want to know everything that you say. Yeah, it's problematic. And it's coming to a country near you. Krishnan Guru Murthy says that the government is using the networks like GB News as platform to avoid scrutiny. That's right. Apparently, they are doing what we've been saying they've been doing all along, employing agents at different news outlets and other places as essentially just the front mouthpiece for one political party. There's a lot of this going on. You have Piers Morgan talking about the strict impartiality rules. Well, we already know what sides, all the British media is on. We've seen it. And we also know that they're lying and they're pushing a particular agenda. But let's get back to entertainment. The Continental executive producers are saying it was kind of a terrifying undertaking to try to approach the world of John Wick through this spin-off series called The Continental, which is about the hotel and how everything got established way back when. So it looks kind of neat. It's like a prequel. You have a lot of positive reviews for this show, so I'm kind of excited. Can't wait to get a chance to see it. Very, very stoked. Rupert Murdoch stepped down today. He's no longer the chairman of Fox and News Corp, which is, I don't know, a win or a loss. It depends on your perspective. If his son is going to continue to move along on his empire and Lachlan pushes the same kind of agenda garbage, then this was nothing but, actually a setback long term, to be fair. Japan TV network, Nippon, is actually out to acquire Studio Ghibli. So there you go. I think you're going to see a massive shift in entertainment enterprises. You're going to have good ones and you're going to have terrible ones. And most of the terrible ones are here in the States. Not great. ABC is fine with the strikes going on as long as they have to. And so are sports fans, because you're going to get 10 additional Monday Night Football games on ABC. Kevin Costner and wife Christine Baumgartner have actually reached a divorce settlement, which keeps a lot of their personal stuff personal, not a lot of public stuff, no discovery processes to go through, none of that stuff. It was going to be a messy divorce otherwise. They avoided the trial, so congratulations on being adults. MGM resorts have gotten their computers back online after 10 days. That's a long cyber attack, folks, and it took forever. A lot of analysts are looking at this long term because it shows the vulnerability of casinos and, also how money moves around casinos as well. Game of Thrones creator George R.R. Martin, the guy that's never going to finish those last couple of books, he's actually joined the suit to go after OpenAI and others for copyright infringement. I don't blame him. If they're using your works to expand these large language models, that's no bueno. That is no bueno indeed. The stock market today is, poised to lose more. Why? Well, the feds are telling us that the rates are going to stay high throughout 2024. That's not positive for citizens or businesses alike. And it's going to continue to make money more and more expensive. So a lot of corporations that were looking to expand may not be able to. The Fed is definitely going to leave the rates where they are. They're unchanged. They are signaling optimism about a soft landing. Baloney sausage. This is everything that they wanted and more, to devalue your money, to devalue the debt. That's basically what these schemes are. The Bank of England has joined the Fed in their neutral position on rate hikes. So we're going to see potentially deflation, they hope. That's an interesting hope, probably very unlikely. And finally, a woman decided to go diving after her phone into a outhouse toilet. Okay, not diving, climbing in. But I guess she dropped her phone in there and had to be rescued. That's right. This happened in Michigan on Tuesday, and she wasn't able to get back in. By the way, gross. If she had any open wounds, she's got all kinds of nasty things now. Now, because we are on a Thursday and we have bonus time, stick around. We're not done yet. We can talk about, a whole host of things. We got 15 to 30 more minutes, maybe longer, of greatness. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because of good hygiene. And until just bonus time, hang on.
Thanks for
just hang on.
Today.
It's going to be fun.
Sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
All right. So right now, the new members credits are rendering because you guys went on a membership extravaganza on Tuesday. So we'll have to add and slow these down. That's the other thing that's going to happen. They're going to be split into two columns. They're going to slow down. So hopefully by the time we roll around on Monday, these will be good. Because I'm just waiting for rendering time. Rendering time takes forever with this because there's so many things going on in the background here. It failed like the last time I tried to update these too. It's very strange. But very stoked about that. But you're going to have two columns of lots of names. Thank you guys for all your support. For those of you that are members, we are going to have a bonus member stream at the end of the month. So look at the community tab. That one should be fun. It should be rather lengthy. It's kind of an open phones kind of thing. On that note, hang on, guys. We got bonus time starting now. That's right. 18 stories, folks. We went through 18 stories in 6 minutes. I think my record's 24. We may break that. Tomorrow, there may be or may not be, depending upon how much time I have left in my day before I have to go and take care of things. Some of you know that I will not be here tomorrow. I may do a premiere of like a version of the 6 Minute Daily that I will record live, like the last time I was traveling. I will record live and leave all the mistakes and flubs in and all that, and then just release that as a premiere video tomorrow. So I'll try to be in the chat, but I won't be doing it live. So just so you know, I like to be straightforward. So 105 of you on YouTube, many of you on Rumble and Odysee, and of course the folks over on Twitter. I see you. Twitter is actually growing. Thank you for your support over there. Thank you for your support on Rumble and on Odysee. You guys are top-notch humans. Do hit the thumbs up, the fire button, whatever it is that you have. It does honestly help a lot. We've got, but for whatever reason, Rumble has elected not to give me the love that they once gave me. I don't know why. Probably because the chats just don't jam on the live show in the morning. And also, I guess I'm competing with somebody else. I guess I didn't used to. Nobody used to be in this time slot. So, but hey, it's fine. Competition is good. The more voices out there, the better. But we've got lots of stuff, like I said, going on that we can certainly talk about. If there's anything that you would prefer to speak about, we can certainly do that. I'm going to check through the chat, say hi to some folks that showed up late, like Robbie. What's up, Robbie? Good to see you. And a few others out there. We got Chris Shapiro here. YouTube versus Hollywood is the best entertainment just now. It truly is. I agree with that sentiment, and it's going to get more and more interesting. There's a Disney story I'm going to cover, and then I'm going to do a video on it for tomorrow. So you will get a fresh video which will kind of break down my thoughts on what's happening right now. But there's apparently a story out of Reuters that Disney has decided to back away from the culture war. It came out yesterday. And it's widespread now. Lots of agencies are covering it. PMSNBC, CNBC, lots of different various news outlets are covering it. So yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But I thought that would be something fun to talk about. Today's video I released was on the death of CNN because I've been predicting that for a while and I've been right. It's been headed downwards. They've never had lower ratings, so check out today's video on that. We've got Photon and Jazz 587. Great to see you, my friend. Dave G Sound is here and a few others. Great to see you. We got a super sticker from my friend Al Humphreys, £4. That's proper money. And I wish I was going to be spending time with you today on Mr. H's Hcast, which comes up after this show, just a few hours after this show. Do check that out. It is your favorite podcast. It just unfortunately won't have me today. A Tipping Barn is in the house. We've got the Bosco scenario. How's it going, guys? Scar, hope you're good. Sean Mountain is here. 5-3-0. Interesting. Black Saber already said hi to. Who else did I miss? I missed some people. I just want to make sure I don't miss people. I like saying hi to you guys. Really do. Master Sidearms is in the house. The world of John Wick without John Wick. Hoping for the best. I think it'll be fine. Sounds like it's going to be good. I'm going to check it out. I promise. And I'll give you feedback. That's one I'll actually review. DS Ford is in the house. Great to see you. The lovely Jillian N. Thank you so much for your support, dear. You are tremendous. Tremendous. If you've been chatting, for whatever reason, none of my chats are working. I don't know what's going on. So if I've been gifted subs, hopefully my wrenches can let me know so I can keep up with that. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see. Darius Munchausen's been around for a while. Are sports technically a reality show? Yes, Darius Munchausen, and thank you for the member chat. We've got lots of you guys commenting on the stories. I love it. Lester San Jose, I hope you're doing well. Almost forgot about this. Well, thanks. No, it's good to see you, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, wait a minute. I have 5 gallons of maple amber beer 1 week into fermenting. Oh, nice. That sounds yummy. Let's see. Far Away Findlay. How's it going? I love it. New names. This is great. Jared Markham's in the house. What are the odds that the globalists are trying to turn the world into the world of Nanette? Whatever they're trying to do right now, it's bald-faced. I mean, people are seeing it for what it is, and people are pushing back, which is why they're pushing really, really hard to violate your privacy going forward. They're pushing really hard to turn this country into less than what it was, and they've been doing it for a while, and no news outlet is covering it. So, yeah. What's up, Biggles? You didn't miss anything, bro. Yeah. Let's see what else happened. You guys are commenting on the toilet story. It's funny. Oh, good stuff. Oh, wait, it was an Apple Watch, not a phone. Oh, I misunderstood. Thank you for that, Eric K. Apple Watch, not Apple phone. Fair enough. Correction made. I appreciate that. 98 of you live on YouTube. Appreciate the support, guys. So let's get into this story. I think it deserves some coverage here. And as I said, I'm going to be covering it in full from various perspectives in a video tomorrow, which I will record as soon as I'm done with this. But sharing out this story, this is coming from Reuters. This is in a what do they call it? What is not an approved news site by Google, YouTube. It is oh gosh, what was the word? Now the word escapes me. That's not great. But it's this. Disney CEO says company will quiet the noise. Company will quiet the noise in culture wars, according to an analyst note. Okay. This was updated about 4 hours ago. At least when I grabbed it. So they were already adding to this, which they had already reported yesterday. So Bob Iger told investors the company will quiet the noise in the culture war that has pitted social conservatives against global media and entertainment conglomerate, according to an analyst note Wednesday. Iger's brief statement included an analyst report from NIDA media analyst Laura Martin, was part of the investors' presentation on Tuesday. in which the CEO announced Disney will double its investment in theme parks and cruise ships over the next decade. There's an argument to be made, and it was very well articulated by WDW Pro, Valiant Renegade, and several others, that this actually may be a decrease in total investment. If you consider it's only $6 billion a year in theme parks and cruise ships, and a cruise ship costs over $1 billion now. So they have the Treasure coming in 2024, which is a boat they bought that was, basically abandoned by another company. So it was already partway through construction. So we'll have to see how everything spills out on that. Disney's struggling to make its streaming business profitable, improve quality of its films, including its flagship brand, ESPN. And they want to stream directly to customers, yada, yada. We already know all that. Disney declined to comment on whether or not they were going to do it. And then one of the reasons is because this is bologna sausage. Disney's not out of the culture war. They have to remain ankle deep, waist deep, whatever you want to call it in it, because, again, it's the only way they're going to be able to retain the political power that they need in order to continue to push these agendas. So the entertainment company was thrust into the culture war when it criticized Florida legislation restricting classroom discussion of the things that shouldn't be discussed in classes with kids that young. And it's kind of been rough for them. At least they're outlining these things fairly, but it's unclear how much of the $60 billion in new investment will be in the parks in Florida. It's not. It's going to be somewhere between 17 and 19 billion dollars in Florida, which, to be fair, isn't very much over the course of 10 years. Because, it costs $1 billion for them to build a land, it seems, with 2 attractions and a bunch of garbage in between. So, yeah, it's very, very strange. They will quiet the noise by crushing all resistance. Thank you, Master Silence. And that may or may not be very, very true. I got a $2 super chat from my good friend Eric K. $2 says bonus time. That's right. And Darius Munchausen drops a $2 super chat to say boner time. That's right. Thank you very much, my friends. I appreciate it. So we're going to continue to dive into this, but just think about that. If they're only spending $6 billion a year, and that's globally, and we know that the majority of the money is going to be spent internationally, and it's going to cost them $6 billion alone to add a park to Disneyland Resort, which is their plan. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, does it? Not very much at all. And most of that money is going international. Most of it's going to China. Not great. So parks have become the only reliable profit engine for the company, at least in quite some time. They've really destroyed their media empire. They face some backlash from conservative commentators over The Little Mermaid. To be fair, it wasn't necessarily why, how, or any of the other things there, whether or not it was a swap in ethnicity or whatnot. It was the fact that it wasn't consistent with their practice, and it was done for only that reason. That's why, but they won't do that. Oh, look, they push forth this lie. The movie ended up making $570 million worldwide. The movie ended up losing a lot of money, is what they're not saying, because of how much it costs to produce and advertise. I know that they don't understand that, or they don't want you to know that they do understand that, but it did not make money. It did lost a ton of money. Several countries last year blocked the release of Lightyear and Strange World and a whole lot of stuff. Last year was the year of just disastrous box office performance. This year is not better. So Iger's remarks appear to mirror those he made to the company's annual shareholder meeting in April. Iger was responding to an investor who said the company was becoming too concerned with social issues. Says, our primary mission needs to be entertain and have a positive impact on the world. You are an incredibly destructive force now, Bob. I'm very serious about that. It should not be agenda driven. Well, guess what, dummy? That's all you've been doing. Anyway, sorry about that. Our friend Olaf Von S sends a member chat in, says, hope you had fun on the HCast Tuesday. I did. I heard you had bad traffic. 3-hour drive instead of a 45-minute. I'm no happy mod mood this day. Well, I hope today's better, my friend. Morgan King sends a member chat saying, bid at Culture Casino. Hear about the Chicago city-owned grocery store. What? All right, let me look that up real quick. Very strange. Let's see. I'm going to look it up. Oh, no. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh, super fun. Thank you for this. Things are so bad in Chicago because of the rampant crime and everything else, lots of terrible policies, that they're literally doing this. Oh my. Well, let's jump in, guys. Let's jump in. I'm gonna have to talk to Nick about this. Woo! Thank you for this, Morgan King. City-owned grocery store could be coming to Chicago's food deserts. The city is starting a feasibility study to explore the idea as South and West Side grocers continue to close. Yes, because they're trying not to get robbed out of house and home, because you don't control crime, because you've let it run wild in the streets. And it's gotten worse with this new Mayor Brandon Johnson baloney sausage administration, right? So they municipally owned grocery stores. That sounds like a great idea, right? Not only that, think of all the garbage that they can push on people in this situation. Man, it's always the people that have the least that they just get. They really do rob the most. Oh, I hate this. Hate this. Let's get back to this real quick, and then we'll cover this story. Quiet the noise just means obfuscate in the shadows. For $2, you are 100% right. Let me say this. Right now, there's a rumor going around, and then I know 95 of you here on YouTube, and those of you watching on Rumble and Odysee, you'll get this. Disney has no intention of stopping this. They are actually trying to put a boot on the throat of Oriental Land Company to force them to change their Splash Mountain by not renewing the license for the music and things in the theme park. If OLC wants to make some noise about that, if they really wanted to play hardball, they could bury Disney with that. Now that's a rumor, okay, and I'm reporting it as such. So take that with a grain of salt. It's not been widely reported. I imagine you are going to get an update on that from the folks over at That Park Place, WDW Pro, Valiant Renegade in the near future. But it's something that's being talked about in multiple circles now. Tipping Barn, member for 11 months, says Tuesday's member chat war was a thing of legend. It was incredible. I felt like drunk 3PO. That was fantastic. Release the McCracken says, hey, Culture, hoping to go live tomorrow with Jay at FanX. I hope you do, Robbie. I hope you do. And that'll be great. Just be safe, bro. Just be safe. Just be safe. Man, I love you guys. Anyway, back to the grocery store conversation. So the city's launching a feasibility study for such a store with the Economic Security Project. Look this group up. Look when it was founded. Progressive nonprofit. What does that tell you? This is a neo-Marxist. This is a neo-Marxist organization. Look them up. So the study comes after multiple grocery stores have closed, predominantly in South and West Side neighborhoods. That includes Aldi stores. Includes Save-A-Lot. Some stores left with little warning, leaving neighborhoods with little or no nearby access to affordable and fresh groceries. Because you don't control crime. Walmart left. There's a reason there's divestment in South and West sides. It's your policies. You have to control crime. Woo, I'm hot. Just in the red shirt. What's up? Oriental Land Company should buy all the other parks from Disney except Paris. Yeah, they're not going to sell them. It's the only profit center Disney has. But I understand that perspective, and I appreciate it. I really do. Disney's a trash organization right now. Just run into the ground by ideology. Truly. Space Dave, saw your Midnight's Edge discussion on WGA strike and how they bullied Bill Maher and Drew Barrymore. I noticed no one pushed back on Script Doctor. Script Doctor has a unique perspective for obvious reasons. I mean, he's in the industry. He is a writer. He does do script doctoring. He has to, his perspective has to be considered, he's a friend. I'm going to try to interview him here on one of the interview shows on a Friday. So, I mean, we can certainly ask questions around that and address that at that point, here in the future. So, and yes, I did break my finger. That's why it looks all messed up. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, I think it's really hard to push. It's really hard to push back on somebody who's actually working in the business when they can talk about that. Yeah. So yeah, when Aldi boards up their store, your neighborhood is so toast. Indeed. Master Sidearms. Indeed. So, hey, what's up, Justin? Good to see you. Denial is in Chicago, not Egypt. Ah, that's funny. Thank you, Black Saber. And people are going to laugh at it. Yeah, stupid gets what stupid deserves. Well, there's a lot of stupid going on right now. Tender Warriors is going to Mayo this month, like initially planned. Mayo Clinic, I'm assuming. Yeah, things are getting much worse in Chicago. Much worse. And believe me, the city can set up a grocery store and try to artificially keep the prices low. It isn't going to matter if you don't enforce the law. People are going to do the same thing to the low-cost neighborhood grocery store that you set up, as they were doing when Walmart was there, Aldi was there, Save-A-Lot was there. Yeah. Cosino saw the dismal Disney shirts Clownfish is selling. No, I haven't seen them yet, but that doesn't surprise me. I think we've all been talking very much about dismal Disney. There's a lot of it going around. Tim Whalen says, the writers are wrong at this point. I think they have a lot of good points. I'm not, seriously. They also have some really bad ones. And the time to push back against AI was three plus years ago now on the previous contract. Because it was already coming. It was already rolling in then. I mean, we were demonstrating it on live streams. Comics Division and I very early on before we started formally naming the shows way back when. Once we called it Yelling at Parked Cars, the first version of that show, that's where we were talking about all this stuff. So it's been going for a long time. Hey, Fletch, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. The Burning Kingdom. It is. If you watch today's That Park Place and yesterday's and the day before's, you'll notice there's a pattern to the stories I've done. It's all very much dismal Disney stuff. And, and oftentimes there's a flaming castle at some point during the course of that conversation because they're literally burning their stuff to the ground, all for political garbage that's anti-American to the extreme. I just found no one asked him or pushed anything further. Everyone got kind of quiet. Again, most of the time I'm just listening. You guys will probably see me sit quite motionless for long periods of time. Sometimes I'll move a little bit, but that's usually because I'm taking notes. When people speak, it's really, really important to gather all of the information that they're providing, especially someone who's in the know, and then think very deeply about your opinion. I think the writers are on the wrong side of this. They do have good points, but they're very much on the wrong side of this. They very much have hurt their cause long term. And I don't think there's a way to fix it. I think the only way to fix it is to roll back the ridiculous demands of specifically sized writers' rooms, and just lean into the number one deal breaker, which is going to be AI. That's it. Yeah, Chicago's torn asunder. Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, my finger's really not good. If businesses leave Chicago, where will all the jobs and taxes go to pay for the food? This is the problem. Chicago has put itself in a death spiral. If you keep voting in the ultra neo-Marxist progressives, you can't recover. The soft on crime people, you've voted yourself into this situation. Look, I don't usually do this. I don't normally talk politics on my channel, but unfortunately, politics and entertainment and business, they're all spilling into each other all the time. Hey, what's going on, Troy? Good to see you. Thanks for making it to a live stream. What's up, James? James says if they don't, aka enforce law and order, the other chains will sue. Just watch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Think about this. If the only safe stores in town are these city-owned stores, that's an equal protections argument, and the city will lose to the tune of really, really bad. Not bad. They'll have financial capital losses in the extreme, and they will have no argument not to try to return to law and order. And if they don't, I don't know. I don't know why it's to continue to live there. Jobs are going to evaporate. There's no future in Chicago. One of the biggest cities in the country, and there is no future for most of Chicago. Hey, Griffin, I like you, but a clarification. Disney and others are beyond political reasons. This is a cult, plain and simple. I can see that perspective. It's the leadership in these companies that are the problem. The people that they brought in, the people that Iger specifically brought in. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in cities and states, in the federal level. You vote in these people. These are the trash human beings that are bought off. They're bought off in one way or another. A lot of them are actually probably owned completely because of a list that's floating around that nobody's allowed to see. Oh, I haven't had a chance to see Doomcock's latest video, Kilobite. Oftentimes, he's got some really unique perspectives when it comes to reviewing the show. My review of the last episode was it was boring. Again, Sabine Wren is girl boss through and through and shown to be overpowered. Samurai Sand people could have taken her in 2 seconds. This show's garbage. John Cipolla says they will expect federal bailouts to pay for state mandates. Yeah, and you know what? If you have the right leadership in your federal government, you will turn down those states. If you went socialist, if you went neo-Marxist, if you went authoritarian, figure it out. Figure it out. Treat them the same way that they would treat you. You have to start playing the game the same way. Just another red shirt for $10 says, I called it 2 years ago. An analyst has already recommended that Disney sell its parks. The company doesn't believe the parks are anything but revenue. Yeah. And the problem is they're hammering that revenue, which is why the story came out about Iger backing off the culture war, which is a lie, patently through and through. I'm going to do an entire video on this. I'm going to do a long form video on it. So that'll be recorded right after I'm done here. And then I'll try to put up a premiere version of the 6 Minute Daily for tomorrow. If not, forgive me. So just limited amount of time before I'm supposed to be dealing with a whole lot of other stuff. So yeah. Afternoon update. Second drug mill busted in New York City with children living in the home with drug presses. My goodness. Good gravy. Q2 Cast has been crushing it. Check out Madman with a Show's channel. Sabine Mary Sue Wren. Well done. Yes. Hey, Chris, what's up? Chris Persa. Amazing wrench. Amazing dude. Chris. That 70s rock fan. Good day. Oh wow, did we get a gift of memberships? Guys? Did we? I'm gonna have to review this. If I missed this, I'm gonna feel bad. Please, if one of the wrenches could throw in to the chat if we did get a gift. I can't see the chat. It's just not. I reloaded it. Oh, Chris, thank you for the memberships. My goodness, thank you for that. Chris Persa. Appreciate you, my friend. My goodness. 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Disney is chasing after fad politics. Yes, Cadence, 100%. You guys, I appreciate the support. You are incredible. And Jillian, thank you for the 5 Culture Casino memberships. And Morgan, thank you for memberships. My goodness, you guys are crushing it. You know what? I'm going to play a clip. You guys, you deserve a clip. What clip do you want? You want cheese? I think you probably want.
Oh man, that's some sweet cheddar, guys. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so very much to everybody continuing to gift Culture Casino memberships. Look at all the green names in here. Jillian's on the warpath. Crimlon's on the warpath. Chris Purse's on the warpath. You guys are killing it. All names green. All names green. Thank you. Thank you. Smell that cheddar. All right. Yeah, there's somebody said something I want to talk about. I think is a good point. Our friend Master Sidearms. The voice is spot on for Thrawn. Yes. Yeah. Not exactly the appearance I was picturing. I wasn't thinking like blue Kevin Spacey look, but I mean it I guess it works. But I didn't feel any menace. That's the other thing. The only person that feels like they have any weight or any menace is Balin. And unfortunately, we will never get a performance like this ever again. He was wasted in this show. If he's the only good thing about this show, and he's passed away, that's insane. Carlos Alfredo Lopez says, all names green.
Super green.
That's right. Crushing it. That's right, Fletch. The green inning continues. Oh my! Did you guys see the clip? You guys saw the clip, right? The clip. You know the clip I'm talking about. You know the clip I'm talking about. You know the clip I'm talking about. I'll show you the clip I'm talking about. Let me grab it. I guess they tried to play it on. Midnight's Edge. Let me see if I have it. It's not in there. I had it. Let's see. What do we got? There it is. All right. I'm going to play this for you guys. Great YouTube, right? Just talk about doing something, not do it. Let's see. Rewind. All right. Here we go.
Let me ask the other side and see what they say. Oh, they're not into it. Anakin Scott, Hayden Christensen is very good here. That's not a great shot. My God. Ah, he vatored. Oh, now he's back.
He vatored. Okay. Very strange. He vatored. That's Grace Randolph, everybody. Yeah. She does weird stuff. Got a big channel, though. Space Dave 2000 says, let's be honest, if any company bought the Disney parks, they would just run them into the ground as a revenue stream as well. You need someone who loves the company brand, and it definitely is not Uncle Bob Iger. True story. Costner laughed when Tom said who is Ezra. He was one of the main characters in Rebels. Disney really can't have good males and leads unless they are the villain. They can't have good anything. Disney is so far away from what any of these brands were supposed to be. They literally take the boys brands and turn them into chick brands. And that's not I'm not being sexist in any way. That's actually what happens. They take masculinity and turn it into femininity. And then they'll wonder where half their audience went. Well, you destroyed the whole culture around this thing. And the people defending this, the show, like it for whatever reason they like it. But that doesn't mean the people who are leaving Disney and Disney Plus and everything else in droves aren't correct also. You can love something and still shun it. In fact, that's what most people that are into Disney are doing now. That's not the minority anymore. The majority of people are telling Disney, we don't like you anymore. You are very anti-American and anti-family. It is what it is. Yeah, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. The one good thing on the show. Hey, the Mad Capper's in the house. Good to see you. I haven't watched any Star Wars since Last Jedi. Good. Well done. And I sailed the 7 seas to watch it because I heard it was so bad. Wow. Yeah. Very strange. Yeah. We could have had a Star Wars Ray Stevenson spinoff. That would have been great, right? Yeah. Go watch RRR and dream about what could have been. Exactly. Man, he was a good bad guy in RRR. Good gracious. Very, very good. Yeah, Ahsoka's just bad. Make Casino green again. Thank you. You guys are great. Look at how many green names are in the chat. You guys are on fire. Raylo Normie says, Vadered. Ugh. Well, there you go. Hey, what's up there, John Doe? Thanks for commenting in the video yesterday. But culture. Aren't you excited for the Acolyte? No. Instead of Star Wars, it's going to be Star Boars. So enjoy that. Kayuki Ayara says, does anyone actually think that even if this purge in Hollywood happens, that we will actually see an appreciable improvement in writing and entertainment in general? I think no. I don't know how anybody could think that. I mean, maybe some people do. Maybe some people do. But I just don't know how I don't know how you would. My reasoning for that is that the entertainment industry already pushed out all the good writers, so they're gone. None of the people of quality are getting jobs, and they didn't get jobs before the strike even happened. So they just kind of walked away or went into another industry and are trying to, work there. You have great writers out there that still weren't getting jobs. I mean, and what jobs they got were limited in various ways. So that's my perspective anyway. I don't think it'll improve, but other people do. So it is what it is. Hey, Peli, what's going on? Cheap thrills is all they write for now. That's why Star Trek died and Star Wars. Fantasy death. That's right. True story. True story. Disney. That's right. Chris Pine's coming out with a new film. I'm gonna that'll be something. If I can get a 6-minute daily pre-record done for tomorrow, which will be premiered tomorrow. If I can get that done, I think you'll like that. A new film that he did, where he's not doing any of those things. Q2 Cast TV says WWE SmackDown returns to USA Network next year with a 5-year contract. Well done. See, by the way, linear still makes money. Advertisement still makes money. It really, really does. Linear networks make money. Broadcast networks make money. They're very profitable. But the problem is that all these studios and entertainment companies have been diving headlong into the streaming thing so completely that they've essentially trashed what they were putting together on network television. They make less compelling network television shows, linear television shows. So when you get something like SmackDown and like a lot of the WWE products, they usually sell. And again, USA is a cable channel. Second tier. Daniel Hall, I'm guessing the classic Star Wars is more entertaining than the Acolyte will be. Yep. Wow, that's funny. I said that intentionally wrong. So when will we see the transitioning into culture of the white? Well, my hair is turning white. That's for sure. What's up? Yeah, Randy Thoto's like Wish. Yes, the Wish version of Star Wars. Man, that's so bad. So bad. Madcapper's like, maybe I'm feeling extra optimistic. Good for you. Good for you. Most compelling TV recently was One Piece. A lot of people feel that way. True story. A lot of people really like that. When will you donate your hair? When you donate your hair, will you lose your beard? Probably not. I'll probably keep the beard, or I'll go back to just a goatee. But the problem is I just grow the beard out just because. I mean, it just shows up. It doesn't take much for me to grow a beard, and the next time around, it'll be even more luxurious than it is now. So, thanks, Black Saber, for hanging out with us today. I hope you have an incredible day, and I hope you enjoy the H-Cast. I wish I was going to be there. Do check out the H-Cast, your favorite podcast. Nate and Tom and the whole gang will be there, except for me. I think there's even a special guest on today's show. There's also a special guest today on the Pro Show. That's right. Check out the Pro Show this afternoon with Paul Chatto, special guest. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. I'm wondering if the WGA would benefit by pitching and developing an apprentice program. They might, but here's the problem. The people that are going to mentor them are also incapable of writing. There's only a handful of writers left worth their salt. I mean, and they keep them out. I mean, look at Script Doctor, and many others. Look at the fact that we're having to crowdfund films, right? Island in the Stars. It's going to be great. I'm gonna put money towards that. Culture the gray becomes culture the white. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I don't know why I've got a crop here. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. That's weird. Weird crop. Yeah, check out the show today, the H-Cast. Thank you, Olaf, for dropping that in there. New streaming numbers. Top 10 has Tubi tied for 6th with Max, with YouTube still number 1. Yeah, I'm not surprised there are Q2 Cast TV. Thanks for the update, man. Appreciate it. Chris Persa says I should grow a waiting for the day your beard goes full ZZ Top, like down here. That'd be really cool, right? Yeah. Raylo Normie says my 10-year-old son and 12-year-old daughter begged to binge finish One Piece. They asked after 10 minutes of Kenobi if they had to keep watching. Whoa! Canceled D Plus that day, the day the show ended. Haven't been back since, never will. Man, Disney is losing so many subscribers. The only reason that they're going to have numbers they can report on is for subscriber gains, which is something they said they weren't going to report on anymore, is because of this Charter Spectrum deal. If the Charter Spectrum deal doesn't happen, where they're artificially bolstering numbers, you would never hear about it. And those numbers that they're going to add are going to drop the average revenue per user because they're wholesale, just like with Verizon. If you're playing full boat for Disney Plus, find a way to not do that. Just saying. Just saying. Never go full ZZ Top unless you play guitar. I do. Well, maybe not for a while. I mean, ouchie. Ouchie. Raylo Normie makes a great point here. Who is the target audience when my daughters and son don't want to watch their garbage? Well, it's not kids anymore. Is it 50-year-old weirdos? I don't know. Disney Plus is losing people all the time. May you one day achieve wizard level beard. That would be great, Doubleback Ken. Truly. All right, guys, we have done extra time today, almost a full hour's worth. You are truly the best. I appreciate you. You have no idea how much. I'm going to give you all one more clip, and then we'll do the credits, and I will push you on to the better part of your day. Do check out the H-Cast coming up in an hour and 20 minutes. You're a gold mine.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
Once again, everybody, thank you so very much. I'm going to run the credits. Here we go. Woo, there they are. All right. Fresh credits coming right at you on Monday, I hope. If they finish rendering. Holy cow. Y'all are incredible. Look at you. You got Keely Bite here. I see you. Maverick Pilgrim's in the house. What's up, Maverick? Good to see you. I hope you have a great day too, Q2 Cast. Randy Thodo. Our great friend Ram Bam 3000. Uncle Remus. A super chat from the Mad Capper for 1337 saying, have a great day, culture. Go and have a nice, peaceful, thought-provoking walk. Sounds great to me. All right, everybody. Wonderful Thursday for you. See ya.